Hello students, welcome to Dynamics of Machinery. We are in fourth module. In the previous classes, we have solved a problem based on gyroscopic couple effect on shafts. Then in one more video, we have solved a problem based on gyroscopic couple effect on an airplane. Okay. In this class, we are going to discuss the topic about the gyroscopic effect on naval ships. Okay, so in the similar to aircraft, similar to the airplane, in ships also, the front side end is called as bow. The front side end is called as bow. The front end is called as bow. The rear end is called as stern or aft. Rear end is called as stern or aft. Okay. When you view from the rear side, the right hand side is called as starboard. The right hand side is called as starboard. The right hand side is called as starboard. The left hand side is called as port. The left hand side is called as port. I'm repeating again. The front end is called as bow or fore end. The rear end is called as stern or aft. When you view from the rear end, the right hand side is called as starboard. The left hand side is called as port. Similar to the previous airplane case, here also when you view from the rear end, if the propeller rotate clockwise, when you view from the rear end, propeller rotate clockwise, and if the ship turn towards the right hand, then the bow will try to, this is bow now. So this front side is called bow. The rear side is called stern. Okay. So when you view from the rear end and the propeller is rotating clockwise, and the ship is turning towards right hand side, means the bow will move upward like this, and the stern will get inside the sea like this. Okay, bow will come out of the sea and stern will try to go inside the sea. Okay, similarly mm, similarly when the propeller rotate clockwise and the ship also try to turn left side, means the bow will get inside the sea like this. It will be ditched inside the sea. Okay, and the stern will try to come out of the sea like this. Try to come out of the sea. At the same time, when the ship try to turn left side, the ship try to roll like this, like port will try to get inside the sea and the starboard will try to come out. Okay, at the same time when the ship turn towards right hand side, starboard will be ditched inside the sea and port will try to rise out of the sea. Okay, this is what happening in the sea when it travels in the, sorry, this is what happening to the ship when it travel in the sea. Okay, and one more thing, when a ship try to turn towards right or towards left, this process, this turning process, okay, this turning process is called as pitching. Sorry. This turning process is called as steering. Okay, this turning process is called as steering. Okay, this turning process is called as steering. When you try to turn towards right side or left side, this turning process is called as steering. At the same time, if the ship is whether the bow or stern, it is try to ditch inside the sea, or whether it is try to come out of the sea like this, try to rise out of the sea, or when it try to ditch inside the sea, this kind of movement is called as pitching. This kind of movement is called as pitching. Okay, when the bow or stern, when the front side or the back side, any one side or both of the side, try to ditch inside the sea or try to rise out of the sea, try to ditch inside the sea or try to rise out of the sea, this kind of movement is called as pitching. This kind of movement is called as pitching. At the same time, when the boat try to roll like this, in this side or in this side, when the boat or ship try to roll towards left side or right side, okay, these kind of rolling process, see, when it try to roll towards right hand side or roll towards left hand side, this kind of process is called as rolling. This kind of process is called as rolling. Okay, right. We will solve a problem based on the gyroscopic effect on the naval ship. This was the same concept is repeated here also. Okay, steering, pitching, rolling. Important terms, remember. Okay, steering, pitching, rolling. Right. We will solve the problem. The turbine rotor of a ship has mass of 2.2 tons. So here they are given the mass value. Mass value is 2.2 tons. Okay. Then they are telling that and rotates at 1800 rpm clockwise. So this is the speed of the propeller. It is rotating at 1800 rpm clockwise, and using this we can find out omega value 2 pi n by 60. So we can find out omega value. Okay, right. What is they given? They given the radius of gyration of the rotor is 320 mm. So they are given the k value. Okay, k value is 320 mm, that is 0.32 meter. Okay, what is they given? They are telling us to find out the gyroscopic couple. Okay, right. First condition, the radius of rotation 250 meter towards right, 250 meter towards right. See, propeller is turning clockwise. Propeller is turning clockwise. Okay, viewed from the aft. So propeller is turning clockwise. I am looking from the aft, from this side. Okay, propeller is turning clockwise. Clockwise means like this. Okay, propeller is turning clockwise. Okay, but ship try to turn right hand side. Ship try to turn right hand side means this side. Okay, propeller is rotating in this side and ship is trying to turn this side. So what will happen? Ultimately, the bow, since they are opposite to each other, if it is opposite to each other means bow will rise out of the sea and stern or aft will be stitched. it will be it will be ditched inside the sea. Also, since it is trying to turn the right side, this starboard will be ditched inside, and the port will try to rise out of the sea. Yeah, starboard will be ditched inside the sea. Port will be try to rise out of the sea. Okay. See, stern is ditching inside the sea, or aft is ditching inside the sea. Bow is coming out of the sea. Okay. Port is coming out of the sea. Starboard is ditching inside the sea. Now we will solve the problem. We know the formula. Couple equal to I omega p, where omega is 2 pi n by 60. Answer is 188.5, and I value is mk square, 2.2 tons. Okay, so 2200 kilograms, 2200 kilograms into k value 0.32 meter, mk square. So we got 225.3 kg meter square. Omega p, velocity by radius of the rotation. Okay, so 6.94 meter per second. What they given in the question? Velocity is 250 kilometer per hour. Sorry, 25 kilometer per hour. 25 kilometer per hour. Converted into meter per second. If I convert kilometer into meter means I have to add 1000. If I convert hour to second means 60 into 60. Tally everything. You will get the answer as 6.94 meter per second divided by 250 meter. Okay, so the answer is 0.0278. Now substitute everything, I value, omega p value inside the couple. Okay, if you substitute everything inside means you will get the answer as 1180. You will get the answer as 1180. Okay, I told you, no, lower the bow and stern is lifted. Okay, I think I made a small mistake. Sorry. Actually, clockwise means like this. Clockwise means like this. So both turning and this propeller rotation are same direction. Sorry. Bow will be lowered. Stern will be rising. Okay. Sorry, small correction. Okay. Lower the bow and rise the stern. Okay. Similarly here, ship pitches with the angular velocity of 0.8 radian per second. So once again same formula, I omega p for pitching, but for pitching they are given 0.8 radian per second. Omega, the same omega value which we have used in this formula. Yeah, same omega value, but omega p will be changing because for pitching they are given 0.8. Okay, but for turning they are given 0.0278. Okay, so since bow is rising, okay, starboard side will be rising. Yeah, starboard side will be rising. So here also a small change. Since bow is rising, it will be rising, port will be moving down. Okay, Finally, for rolling, they are given 0.1. For rolling, velocity is 0.1 radian per second. Okay. So same formula, C equal to I omega P. Omega P is 0.1. Omega is 188.5. I value same value. I value, omega value same value. But this omega P value changed. Yep. For turning, omega P value is 0.0278. For pitching, omega P value is 0.8. For rolling, omega P value is 0.1. Yeah. But for rolling, always you have to put no gyroscopic effect. Yeah. So in turning, you have to tell whether bow is rising or lowering, whether stern is rising or lowering. You have to mention along with the answer. Okay. For turning process. For turning process, you have to tell whether bow is rising or lowering, whether aft or stern is rising or lowering. For pitching, you have to tell whether starboard is rising or lowering, whether port is rising or lowering. If starboard is rising means port will be lower. If starboard is ditched means port will be raised. That you have to tell. But for rolling, always you have to write no gyroscopic effect. Okay. We'll solve one more problem. The rotor of the turbine of a ship has a mass of, so mass value, rotates at speed RPM, K value 0.4. What is they given? Okay, this is what they given. Let us find the basic things. Okay, what are the basic things? Omega 2 pi n by 60. Find the value. Okay, then I mk square. Okay, 2500 into 0.4. Okay, that you have to find. I think the answer will be 1000 kg meter square. Answer will be here. The answer will be 2 into 5 into 3200 divided by 60. You just calculate it. Okay? If you calculate, you will get the answer. So these things we got. Now first, turning. When the ship turns. Okay, when the ship turns, for turning process. For turning process, they are given R value. R value was 80 meter. Velocity value 15 knots. 1 knot means 1860 meter per hour. So you will get the answer as meter per hour, but we have to convert it into meter per second. So divide this answer with 60 into 60. So you will get the answer in meter per second. Okay, you will get the answer in meter per second. You will get around some answers will be coming. R value, V value we got. If we got R value, V value means we can find out omega P value, V by R. If you substitute V value, R value inside means you will get omega P value. If you got omega P value means then C equal to I omega P. Substitute I value inside, omega value inside, then this omega P value inside. Okay, and they are telling that Similarly for, sorry, small noise. Now, similarly, for turning, we got the answer, and you have to tell the condition. Whether bow is, whether bow is rising or lowering, whether aft is rising or lowering. This you have to tell. Okay, va? Now we will move to pitching. Okay, next pitching. For pitching, what they given? Ship pitches 5 degree above and 5 degree below the normal position, and the bow is descending with its maximum velocity. The pitching motion is simple harmonic with a periodic time of 40 seconds. You'll find out that. So the conditions low is above and rise is steady. Yeah. So they are given the angle value. They are given the angle value in degree. Angle value in degree. We have to convert the angle value to radian. Okay, to convert the angle value to radian, multiply with the pi by 180. Multiply with the pi by 180, you will get 0.0873 radian. For how much time? For 40 seconds. Okay, for 40 seconds, within 40 seconds, it is going 5 degree upward and 5 degree downward. Okay, within 40 seconds, it is going 5 degree upward and 5 degree downward. So, initial angular velocity, okay, initial angular velocity will be 2 pi divided by 40. Okay, initial angular velocity will be 2 pi divided by 40, because totally it can go up to 360 degree, no? Okay, 360 degree, it can go in 40 seconds, means 0.157 radian per second. So this, so omega p equal to omega into omega naught, sorry, pi into omega naught. Pi value is 0.873, 0.0873. Substitute inside, okay? Substitute it here, and this omega naught value is here, and you will get the omega p value. Now substitute the omega p value inside. Already we have I value and omega value. Okay. Now substitute omega p value inside. You will get the gyroscopic couple value. Okay. Now during pitching, the ship will turn towards the starboard side. Okay. Ship will turn towards the starboard side. Students, small correction. In the previous problem I told ship is rising towards the starboard side. Don't write like that. You just write ship is, if it is turning, left side, means you have to tell ship is turning towards the starboard. Okay. If it is, sorry, if it is turning right side, if it is turning right side, means you just tell ship is turning towards the starboard side. Don't write up, rising or ditching. You just write ship is turning towards the starboard side. Suppose if the ship is turning towards left side, means you just write ship is turning towards the port side. Okay. So this is what they are telling in the previous problem also. Starboard side. Here also it is turning towards the right side. Okay, turning towards the right side. So you just mention it. Okay. That is, when the bow descends, ship will turn towards the starboard side. When the bow rises, ship will turn towards the port side. Okay. When the bow descends, when the bow ditches, ship will turn towards the starboard side. When the bow rises, ship will turn towards the port side. Next is similarly find the answer for rolling also. Okay, next is similarly find the answer for rolling also. Same method. Omega into omega naught square. Same. Okay, you get the answer. No gyroscopic effect. Okay. Solve all the three problems.